Check out Navin Lalo Streaming Network for all your streaming needs. We provide multiple angles, video and photo slides, clean audio, recording a full live stream. Contact us at 335-0205. Remember the name, Navin Lalo Streaming Network, bringing real-time events to you.
श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मन मुकुरु सुधारी बरनउँ रघुबर बिमल जसु जो दायकु फल चारि बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरो पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेस विकार। जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीस तिहु लोक उजागर रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा। महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन बरन विराज सुबेसा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा विराजे कांधे मुझ जनेऊ साजे शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन। विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे रामचंद्र के काज संवारे। लाए सजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुवीर हरषि उर लाए रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिय भरतहि सम भाई सहस बदन तुम्हरो जस गावे अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा नारद सारद सहित अहिसा। जम कुबेर दिगपाल जाते कवि कोविद कहि सके कहते तुम उपकार सुग्रीवहि कीन्हा राम मिलाय राजपद दीन्हा तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना जुग सहस्त्र जो जन पर भानु, लील्योता ही मधुर फल जानू। प्रभु मुद्रिका मेली मुख माही, जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाही। दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते, सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हारे तेते। राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे, होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे। सब सुख लहे तुम्हारी सरना, तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना। आपन तेज संभारो आपे, तीनों लोक हाँकते कांपे। भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे, महावीर जब नाम सुनावे। नासै रोग हरे सब पीरा, जपत निरंतर हनुमत बीरा। संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावे, मन क्रम बचन ध्यान जो लावे। सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा, तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा। और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे, सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे। चारों जुग परताप तुम्हारा, है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा। साधु संत के तुम रखवारे, असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे। अष्ट सिद्धि नौ निधि के दाता, असवर दीन जानकी माता। राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा, सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा। तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे, जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे। अंत काल रघुबरपुर जाई, जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई। और देवता चित्त न धरई, हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई। संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा, जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा। जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई, कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई। जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई, छूट ही बंदी महा सुख होई। जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा, होय सिद्धि साखी गौरीसा। तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा, की जयनाथ हृदय महडेरा। की जयनाथ हृदय महडेरा।
पवन तनया संकट हरन, मंगल मूर्ति रूप। राम लखन असुर भूप
Alright, so what you could do, you stand up a little close there. And you could stay right there. Alright, my dear friends, we all assembled here this morning to bid farewell to Vitra. Very sad day indeed for each and every one of us, especially those who are closely associated to her mom, brother. We are still in this situation of the pandemic, although people are not dying from the COVID as much as before, but still we don't want anybody to be contaminated or exposed. So that's why I'm asking for me to be a little distance from you, because the chant with the mask on is a little bit difficult. Nonetheless, those of you who are wearing your mask, you are doing the right thing according to the protocols, and you are protecting yourself and the person who is close to you. We are performing this Anteshti Sanskar according to Arya Samaj rites. Her dad was done in a similar manner, and it was requested by the family that we do it this way. I have performed several pujas and havan in this home, so whatever their desires is what I am going to perform for them. So let us bow our heads in prayer as we seek God's grace and blessings upon the soul that has departed. We ask God to grant grace upon the family members to come to terms with the reality of the loss. Death, as you know, is inevitable, but nonetheless, no matter how old a person becomes, we still feel this great sadness of loss, and in this case it is even more so. Let us pray. Whatever might be your religious persuasion, Hindu, Muslim, Christian, it doesn't matter. Focus on that Supreme Being, Paramatma God, as we ask Him to embrace the soul of Vitra, wherever it might be at this present time, and to lend courage and bless the family members to come to terms with what has happened. So we pray. Bow your heads. Primary purpose, embracing of the soul by that Supreme Being. Om Shano Mitra Shamvaruna Shano Bhavatvaryama Shana Indro Brihaspati Shano Vishnu Ruru Kramam Namo Brahmane Namaste Vayo Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahmasi Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahma Vadishyami Ritam Vadishyami Satyam Vadishyami Tanamam Avatu Tadvaktaram Avatu Avatu Mam Avatu Vaktaram. May you, O Supreme Being, Friend of all, the holiest of all, and Controller of the universe, be merciful unto us. May you, Almighty One, Lord of the universe and support of all, endow us with knowledge and power. May you, omnipresent and omnipotent Being, shower your blessings all around us. Ishwar Stuti Pratna, glorification mantras. Om Vishwani Deva Savitar Duritani Parasuvam Yadbhadrantanaya Suvam Om Hiranyagarbha Samavartatagre Bhutasya Jata Patirekayasi Sadadhara Prithvim Dyamutemam Kasmai Devaya Vishavidemam Om Ya Atmada Baladaya Vishwam Upasate Prashisham Yasya Deva Yasya Chaya Amritam Yasya Mrityum Kasmai Devaya Vishavidemam Om Ya Pranato Nimishato Mahitvai Idraja Jagato Babhuva Ya Ishe Asya Dvipadashtatushpada Kasmai Devaya Vishavidemam Om Yena Dhyarugra Prithvi Chadridha Yena Swastavitam Yena Naka Yovantarekshe Rajaso Vimana Kasmai Devaya Vishavidemam Om Prajapate Natvaretanyanyo Vishwajatani Parita Babhuva Yat Kamaste Juhumastano Vastu Vayam Syam Patayo Rayenam Om Sano Bandhur Janita Savidhata Dhamani Veda Bhuvanani Veshwa Yatra Deva Amritamani Tritiye Dhamanadhyayantam Om Agnenaya Supataraye Asman Vishwani Deva Vayunani Vedvan Yoyodhyasma Juhuranameno Bhuyishtante Nama Uktam Videma. O self-effulgent being, all holy and know of all things, lead us through the path of goodness to prosperity and knowledge, and keep us away from evil deeds. To achieve this end, may we always contemplate your divine nature and be always happy. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. All right, my dear friends, I observed there are some malas made, so we do a slight adornment of the body. Yeah, so organize. Who put in the first one, second? Get somebody to help you now. You want somebody to help you? You're good. Aren't you good? Are you good? No, not me. Somebody else? Right. That's it. Get somebody to help you. Chan chal mananita om japa kar. You have to break it, eh? Normally we do not use flowers for our Samaj, but once you have them, I'll use it. Right, somebody else? He Mangaleshi Shankar Mangal Karo Hamara Pavan Prakaj. What's your mom doing? Yeah, bring her closer. Yeah, bring the wheelchair. Right, bring the wheelchair. Oh yes, a drop, okay. On a little height. प्रात समय की सुख वेला में संध्या के पुलकित रजनी में प्रात समय की सुख वेला में संध्या के पुलकित रजनी में संध्या के पुलकित रजनी में रोम रोम से निकले तेरे ओम जपा कर ओम पल पल चिन्ह चिन्ह घड़ी घड़ी निश दिन ओम जपा कर ओम जपा कर ओम जपा कर ओम. Sure? गहरा सागर टूटी नैया जीवन तरने ओम की वैया गहरा सागर टूटी नैया जीवन तरने ओम की वैया जीवन तरने ओम की वैया पार करेंगे ओम ओम जपा कर ओम पल पल छिन छिन घड़ी घड़ी निश दिन ओम जपा कर ओम जपा कर ओम जपा कर ओम. सार तत्व की खोज किए जा नाम सर सर सरोज गिव फ्लॉस. सार तत्व की खोज किए जा नाम सर सर सरोज पिए जा नाम सर सर सरोज पिए जा पार करेंगे ओम ओम जपा कर ओम पल पल छिन छिन घड़ी घड़ी निश दिन ओम जपा कर ओम जपा कर ओम जपा कर ओम. Move the chair away from there. Clear it. Carry it all the way down, 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 down. Leaf roses for something special? Yeah, let them offer rose, whatever.
Leela, auntie.
तू है सचा पिता सारे संसार का ओम प्यारा, तू ही है रक्षक हमारा, तू है सचा पिता सारे संसार का ओम प्यारा, तू ही है रक्षक हमारा। चांद सूरज सितारे बनाए, पृथ्वी आकाश पर्वत सजाए, चांद सूरज सितारे बनाए, पृथ्वी आकाश पर्वत सजाए, अंत पाया नहीं तेरा पाया नहीं परवारा, तू ही है रक्षक हमारा, तू है सचा पिता सारे संसार का ओम प्यारा, तू ही है रक्षक हमारा। पाप पाकंद हमसे चुराओ, वीरमर्पैक हमको चलाओ, पाप पाकंद हमसे चुराओ, वीरमर्पैक हमको चलाओ, लगे भक्ति में मन करे संध्या हवन जगत सारा, तू ही है रक्षक हमारा, तू है सचा पिता सारे संसार का ओम प्यारा, तू ही है रक्षक हमारा। अपने भक्ति मेरे मन लगाना, कष्ट नंदलाल के सब मिटाना, अपने भक्ति मेरे मन लगाना, कष्ट नंदलाल के सब मिटाना, दुखिया कंगालों का और धनवालों का तू सहारा, तू ही है रक्षक हमारा, तू है सचा पिता सारे संसार का ओम प्यारा, तू ही है रक्षक हमारा, तू ही है रक्षक हमारा, तू ही है रक्षक हमारा। My dear friends, what is death? Death is when the soul becomes separated from the body, as opposed to birth. According to the teachings of Swami Dayananda Saraswati, the founder of Arya Samaj, there are three eternal entities: God, soul and matter. I know many of you are distraught at what has happened, but just remember, most importantly, that in spite of who you are, what you are, where you are, at some point in time you will be experiencing this similar situation. I'm glad to see that so many people are expressing so much grief, and it should be a lesson for all of us. How many of you came to visit Vitra while she was alive? How many of you made the effort to come and meet the mother and to support the family then? Now you come and you cry. Why? Utilize your time wisely. Utilize the time wisely so you do not reach the situation. The grief that you are feeling is because you have not done what you were supposed to do while the person was alive. If you had done everything you could have done, then you wouldn't feel that great sense of loss. God is the supreme controller. Whatever happens is because of God. There is nothing called premature death. When you die, that is the time for you to reach that end. So let us focus our mind on that Supreme Being Paramatma God. Let us try to understand the reality of the situation. The reality is every one of us, every single one of us, as I said, death is inevitable. उत जाग मुसाफिर भोर भई अब रहे न कहाँ जो सोबत है उत जाग मुसाफिर भोर भई अब रहे न कहाँ जो सोबत है उत जाग मुसाफिर ut means to wake up musafir means traveler. We are all like travelers on this earth. We are here for a short time only. But too many of us are caught up in idle bickering and petty squabbling that you do not value the time that you have. Tukh नींद से आँखें खोल जरा और अपने ईश से ध्यान लगा tukh नींद से आँखें खोल जरा और अपने ईश से ध्यान लगा यहाँ प्रीति करने की रीत नहीं प्रभु जागत है तो सोबत है उत जाग मुसाफिर भोर भई अब रैन कहाँ जो सोबत है तुक नींद से आँखें खोल जरा. Open your eyes, for you are in a state of half sleep. Although you feel you're conscious and you're walking about and talking and laughing and crying or whatever, only God is fully awake. Only God is fully awake. And you should try at all times to be conscious of your actions. Put passion into things that you do so that it will make a difference. जो कल करना है आज कर ले जो आज करना है अब कर ले जो कल करना है आज कर ले जो आज करना है अब कर ले जब चिड़ियों ने चुग के लिया फिर पछताई क्या होवत है उत जाग मुसाफिर भोर भई अब रैन कहाँ जो सोबत है जो कल करना है आज कर ले जो आज करना अब कर ले. This is telling us what you have to do tomorrow, do today. What you have to do today, do it now. For you all would have learned in your school days that procrastination is the thief of time. Do not put off what you have to do because most times you never get back the time to do it. So whatever you have to do it now. नादान भुगत करनी अपनी ऐ पापी पाप में चैन कहाँ नादान भुगत करनी अपनी ऐ पापी पाप में चैन कहाँ जब पाप की गतरी शीस धरी फिर शीस पकड़ क्यों रोवत है उत जाग मुसाफिर भोर भई अब रैन कहाँ जो सोबत है नादान भुगत करनी अपनी ऐ पापी पाप में चैन कहाँ. When you miss the opportunity, why then do you hold your head and cry? So my dear friends, death is a lesson for the living. And we want you to take it very seriously, because too many of us are guilty of not utilizing the time properly. What happens to us is that we are so busy, caught up in our own schedules, that we do not take time to visit loved ones, parents, grandparents, whoever alive, neighbors, friends. Visit them. Most time people don't want anything from you. They just want your presence. They come and say, hi, hello, how are you doing? And that is the nature of things. So when we think in terms of life and death, we, as the living ones, we need to refocus, readjust, and think seriously about the time that we have. As I said initially, we are not here forever. The only three things that are here forever is God, the soul, that's the life force within each and every living thing, and matter. Those are the three things that will be here forever. We, on the other hand, we are all terminal. So at some point in time, we'll be experiencing this similar situation. Anybody to do eulogy? Very good. So we have a slide. Would you need microphone and stuff? Okay, good. At this juncture, my dear friends, we'll have a eulogy. Eulogy is expressing your sentiments. Yeah, you go on.
Good morning, Sitaram and Assalamu alaikum. My sister, who was a loving, caring, hot-headed like my pops, and always there to give advice. She showed the loving, caring side by always greeting you with a smile, hearty laugh, and you could talk to her about anything. Mouse. She took on the responsibility of caring for our parents and the family shop. And I and the family will always be grateful. We'll always be grateful for that. As loving as she may be, she was as hot-mouthed as my dad. And you always knew when she thought with fire, and then 5 minutes later, she was back to normal. The hearty laugh. She gave me and anyone who asked straightforward advice with hopes it would improve your life, and it usually did. I ask for those of you here and watching that will there is one thing you remember about Vitra is to have someone in your life to confide in, as she was a great confidant to many as well as me, which gave me hope in those difficult moments. My sweet sister Vitz is gone but will never be forgotten. We all love you very much.
Thank you very much, Amrit, brother. It's not very easy to do a eulogy, especially when you're so close, because the emotion is running high and you'll have difficulty in expressing. If I may, I see a member of the Islamic faith here. Could I ask you, sir, no? You're quite good? All right, I just wanted to make sure, sometimes people think we ignore. I don't ignore anybody. I recognize everyone. So at this point, if there's anyone who would like to say a few words, please feel free. Expressing your sentiments will give us a clearer idea of who the person Vitra was, you would have known her. I've known her quite a while. I mean, many, many years. Her uncle George used to teach with me in the Vedic school, and that goes back more than 40 years. So I'm very familiar with her, the family.
Pleasant good morning to each and everybody, family, friends, and relatives. From the time I had known Vitra as a very good friend of mine. She was there for me, always. Whatever time I call, I might get a little trouble on the phone, but she always there. It could be food-wise, drinks, whatever it is. She always call me, let me know how she mom going. She always tell me about her family around, how they care for her. I come back here to live here, basically. I'm not from here, but I still come back and live here. I was at her mother going all the way, going Marcy, all over. Her brother used to see me right through. Her aunt, I believe there's an aunt here. Today we lost a loved one. Vitra, who got to rest in peace. God take away all the pain. Your mommy here still. But I hope that you don't forget nobody. Alright? And I'm still here for you still. I'll still keep you in prayer in mind. Thank you.
Hello everyone. I am Vitra's aunt, one of her aunts. Call me mommy. And all I can say about Vitra is she was one happy person. She was always there to give advice. So if you want to make you happy, she would crack a joke. Although she said I cracked the jokes, but and anyway, she was such a pleasant person. I've never seen her angry. She's one of the best, and every time we come to Trinidad, we were always here, visiting her, talking about her, being with her. And only last Friday night, I was headed back to Texas, and I called her. She was on the bed. I said, Vitra, I'm coming over. She said, okay. She got up. She came outside by the gate. She come out, and we talked, and we kissed each other goodbye. And all that time, for the 5 weeks I was here, she never showed any pain or complaint about anybody. She was just this happy, go-lucky person, and we'll all miss her dearly. When you come here, she always talking, laughing, you know. And now here she's no more. We love you, Vitra. You will surely be missed. I love you again. You'll be in heaven with your dad and granny and everybody else. Till we meet again, Vitra, take care. Bye. Love you all.
My dear friends, is anyone else who would like to express their own sentiments? When you do that, we get a very clear view of the person. There is no one else, and we continue. If we understand the nature of things, we would know that life is short. In some instances, although we live 100 years, that 100 years is short when we think in terms of universal time. According to the teachings of Gita, through the medium of Lord Krishna, whatever is born must surely die, and out of necessity be born again. In the life of the Hindu, well, we go beyond that, everybody. There are 4 objectives we try to achieve. I will say Hindi words, and then I'll explain them, and then you'll understand that this goes for everyone, doesn't matter who you are. Dharma, artha, kam, and moksha. What is the dharma? Dharma means living righteously. Dharma means living righteously. It's not for everyone. Everyone should try to live as righteously as possible. Try to avoid all the negativities and the dishonesty and the bickering and the petty squabbling and the fighting and all the sort of things that we are normally involved in. Artha. What is artha? Artha is wealth. Hinduism allows you to accumulate wealth. House, land, money, jewelry, fine clothing, whatever have you, motor car, all that constitutes your wealth. But it must be gained by honest means. And then you have calm. What is calm? Calm is pleasure. Hinduism allows you that also. To enjoy your life to the fullest. But in so doing, you must not cause pain, injury, and suffering to anyone. So you're free to have a good time, but do not hurt anyone in the process. And the final objective is what we call moksha. Moksha is the liberation from the cycle of births and deaths. Meaning that as Hindus, we believe in what is called reincarnation and the transmigration of souls. Meaning that the soul of Vitra will at some point in time take another form. We cannot determine if we are ever going to get this human form anymore. That's why we insist that in this form you take great care. You pay special respect to your body. Your body is like a temple. And the reason for that is because Atma is God. Right, let me explain that so you'll understand clearly. God is Paramatma. The word Param means great. And in our body we have the small soul called the Jivatma. So Paramatma, Jivatma. Right away you see connection. So that Atma is God Himself inside of us. So that's why we say our body is like a temple, because God resides there. And because the Atma is of God, it cannot be destroyed by no means whatsoever. So when we die, what happens? The soul becomes separate. The soul has a desire. What is the desire of the soul? The desire of the soul is to go back to God. Now there are two takes on this. If the soul is sufficiently developed, then it will merge, become one with God. And if that soul is not sufficiently developed, it will have to come back, what we call the avagaman, the coming and going of the soul. And that is what we call the transmigration or reincarnation. So, what could help us to achieve that moksha, that liberation from the coming and going? I'm sure everybody heard the word karma. Karma is the law of actions. Whatever we do, there is an equal and opposite reaction. If you do good, you reap the rewards of your action. If you do bad, you suffer the consequences of those actions. That is why in Hinduism we do not advocate forgiveness. We only forgive because to get the weight off our shoulders. When you commit the crime or you do the whatever negative action, you will suffer or you will have to pay for that at some point in time. There is no escaping the karma. None. You could pray how much you want. If you're remorseful, that's good. Then don't do it again. And that is the power of the karma. Once you perform it, there's no absolving yourself. You could change your attitude, you could change your behaviors, you could become a little more kind and respectful and, paying attention to other people's problems and difficulties. It may help you, but it only changes the future karma. It doesn't help the present. So whatever you do now is to really improve your situation at a later stage. So my dear friends, that, as I said, is a lesson for all of us. And let us view it very seriously. I know many of you would leave here and say, well, I'm talking. But when you analyze what I have said, you would realize definitely that everything made sense. make sense, I thought made sense. You lie in your bed tonight and you ponder upon it, you would think, okay, it's time for me to make some adjustments. Don't let your life fritter away. Utilize it wisely. That's what the song said. The bhajan says, utilize the time wisely so later on you do not have regrets. If there's no one else who would like to say anything, we have some more flowers. Oh, we have a lady here.
Good morning, everybody. What I want to say about Vitra will take too long because she knows how to fire up what is outing the fire that she was the person in the village here to calm the rough seas. Oh gosh, boy, shut your mouth, no man. What you gonna get? Mommy, you know. And next minute, oh gosh, you know, you're the only one, you know. And she had something about her. No matter how she annoy you, she will be the one to raise you up. And boys, she was every boy's girlfriend. And girls, she was a partner, you know? And everything that Vitra lived for, she achieved. She made sure that what had to be done was done. No matter who tell us she was wrong, she would get vexed for how long? Oh.
Back. Here. Take it in. Let her do it on her own. Just offer the assistance. Lower down, lower back. Yeah, way down. Alright, that's it. Yeah, we organize it this time. Way down to the back, yeah, down to the coccyx area. All right, my dear friends, as we get older, we will be experiencing more and more of these little situations that the fine lady here has gone through. Standing, I mean, I'm 71 years. I don't look it, I know that because I color my hair all the time. But if you do not exercise, you're running yourself into serious trouble. And I could give you one exercise to know how bad you might be at this point in time. If you sit in a chair and you cannot get up without any assistance, like this, you're not holding the armrest, you lift yourself up, then you're good, because you have been exercising some. And the more you exercise, the more powerful your muscles become. It's not going to last forever, so don't think exercise will make you live 100 and 200 years. Right, so my dear friends, we have some more flowers here. For those of you who did not have an opportunity now to come and offer your flowers, we have. You can come. It will be like a final viewing also. Okay, we could do. Take the flowers, hand it to that gentleman there. Right, so you can come this way. You stay right here. You stay right there, Gita. You take your flowers, offer it anywhere in the box, it doesn't matter, and you pass through by this Gita, right? Pass behind Gita and you out. Yeah, just anywhere you want to put it. And you could say your goodbye, you could say your prayer, whatever you have in your mind. While that is being done, I'll sing a very beautiful bhajan. You want, yeah, you can play. Sure. All right, my dear friends, with technology now we can reach the world. So the children of Amrit will be doing their little bit as soon as we can get it organized. Good, sure, go right ahead.
Hello, my name is Ethan. Auntie Vitra was my dad's sister. I'm very sorry she had to go so soon. I pray her soul has a peaceful journey. From God we come, to God we go. Love you, Auntie Vitra.
Hello, my name is Chris. Auntie Vitra was my dad's sister. I'm sorry I didn't get to spend as much time as I wanted with her. I pray that she's in a better place now. Life is short and we never know when our time will come. I hope we use this to remember not to take life and each other for granted, to love and forgive more, and always live each day to the fullest extent. From God we come, to God we go. Love you, Auntie Richard.
Hello, my name is Abigail, and Auntie Richard was my dad's sister. Though most of my recent memories of Auntie Vitra were simple hellos and good evenings through WhatsApp calls, I do remember when I was younger, we would visit Trinidad, and I'd see her and my grandparents, and we would make jewelry. We would make bracelets and necklaces, all the while she'd have a big smile on her face. That smile and her jokes and her laughter will forever remain in my memory. There was never a time where I would post on social media and she'd be the first to let everyone know that I'm her beautiful niece. I'll forever be thankful to have an aunt as supportive and loving as her. I pray that her journey above is quick and easy, and I pray that we all take this time to remind ourselves how short life is and how fast things can come and go. Always share love and laughter like my Auntie Vitra did.
Hi, my name is Vitra Singh. Auntie Vitra was my father's sister, Amrit Singh. Auntie Vitra was a caring and kind-hearted person. Whenever we did talk from time to time, it was enjoyable knowing that everyone had been doing well. I truly wish I could have spent more time with her and seen her one last time before she left us. She's in a better place now, looking down on us from the promised land. I love you, Auntie Vitra. You will be missed.
You know, everybody knows her as Vitra or Auntie Vitra or the girl in the shop. But I know her as Jay. It was always Jay since I was a baby growing up. Like, since I was a baby, sitting on this shop counter in my pampers. She was always there. And it was to the point that even every day for the evening, every evening for the week so far, at least one person would have watched me like use Vitra water. Because I was always here. But when I was very small. But I believe she going so fast. Like, you know, the last time I saw her was, well, not saw her, but the last time we sat and talked was Pagua evening after we, you know, playing, and I ended up with all the powder she could put on me. After that, we was playing cards, and she hung my jack. We was playing all fours, and she promised to teach me how to play good when I get vacation. Vacation now start 2 weeks ago, and she gone already. I just hope she's in a better place now. I know she'll be happy because she'll have a father with her.
Lesson. You know, we think we live in for so many years. And then before you know it, the end. So once again, if there's no one else who would like to say anything, we would now ask you once more to focus your mind on God as we do some final devotion, asking God once again to embrace the soul of Vitra, to lend courage to the mom and the other family members to come to terms with reality of the loss. That, as we said, is inevitable, but when it happens, it's only then you realize how much you're affected by it. So let's pray. As I indicated to you on the onset, I did many pujas, havan in this home. We did Sanatanis prayers. So we'll do a bhajan to Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna is the presiding deity of situations of this nature. You can join together with me. Jai Krishna Hare, Shri Krishna Hare. Jai 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 Krishna Hare, Jai Krishna Hare, Shri Krishna Hare. Dukhiyon ko dukh dur kare. जब चार तरफ अंधियारा हो, आशा का दूर किनारा हो, और कोई न केवन हारा हो, फिर तू ही बेड़ा पार करो. जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय कृष्ण हरे, श्री कृष्ण हरे. दुखियों को दुख दूर करे. जय 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 कृष्ण हरे. तू चाहे तो सब कुछ कर दे, विष को भी अमृत कर दे. पूर्ण कर दे सबकी आशा, पूर्ण कर दे सबकी आशा. जो भी तेरा ध्यान धरे, जो भी तेरा ध्यान धरे. जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय कृष्ण हरे, श्री कृष्ण हरे. दुखियों को दुख दूर करे. जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय 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 कृष्ण हरे. नारायणाय कृष्णाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः. नारायणाय कृष्णाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं नारायणाय कृष्णाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः नारायणाय कृष्णाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव बन्धु च सखा त्वमेव वेद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव नारायणाय कृष्णाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः नारायणाय कृष्णाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः. So let us all stand once again. Please, if you have difficulty in standing, please remain seated. God will listen to your prayer whether you're standing or sitting or lying down. Pray. Pray sincerely, pray earnestly, pray with love in your heart, asking God to embrace the soul of Vitra, to bless the family. That is your prayer. More important than the prayer is the devotion, your mode of prayer. What's in your heart? That is more important than actually offering the prayer. Om Sarvesham Mangalam Bhuyat Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhag Bhavet Om Sato Ma Sadagamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityurma Amritam Gamaya Tvameva Mata Cha Pita Tvameva Bandhu Shasika Tvameva Vidya द्रविणं त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव ॐ द्यौ शान्ति अन्तरिक्षं शान्ति पृथिवी शान्तिरापा शान्तिरौषधया शान्ति वनस्पतयः शान्तिर् विश्वदेव शान्ति ब्रह्मा शान्ति सर्वं शान्ति शान्तिरेव शान्ति सामा Shanti. May there be peace in the heavenly regions. May there be peace in the atmosphere. May peace reign on earth. May the waters be soothing and may the medicinal herbs be healing. May the plants be the source of peace to all. May all enlightened persons bring peace to us. May the Vedas spread peace throughout. May all other objects give us peace. And may peace even bring peace. And may that peace come to us forever. Om Shanti, Shanti. Shanti. Namaste Sitaram. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you very much. You may take your seats. We have some more flowers here. We need to offer them out. If not, just put them anywhere in the box. Okay, thank you. You can do whatever you want, my dear. I done. Once I put my hand, I finish.
Navin Lalu Streaming Network for live streaming of any event featuring multiple camera angles, clean audio, video and photo slides. For information, call 335-0205. Navin Lalu Streaming Network, bringing real-time events to you.